let's get on with the show. We are going to hear from 3 musical groups today. And these groups are the best kind of performance of all because they are made up of your friends and classmates. So today is the day when we want to be an especially good audience because they have been working really hard. The band behind me is trying something completely new. This is their first ever public performance, and you're here for the moment. They have been working hard to master notes, to make beautiful sounds with their instruments, and I hope that this is something that you'll think about doing when you get into 4th grade. Then we're going to hear from our string students. 3rd and 4th grade is a time where you can start to learn a new instrument in the strings family. And these things are challenging. They take perseverance and practice and hard work. So all of the students that are here today deserve a great audience. And our final performers will be our 4th grade choir. And they have been rehearsing after school and getting ready because today is sort of a dress rehearsal for their big public performance with the choirs from Baker and Eisenhower that will happen in January, right after we get back from winter break. So we have 3 hard-working groups that are going to entertain us today and fill our hearts with beautiful music. So sit back and relax, get in a good listening position, tune in your ears, and get ready for some special treats from our Strings School musicians.
Good afternoon. I'm Mr. Whalen, I'm the band director here. Behind me is our beginning band students, and we've had roughly about 6 hours of instruction. And we're going to open up the program with a favorite of ours, hot cross buns. Our next song is Merrily We Roll Along. And also, same thing as Merry Little Lamb. Our next one is going to be a holiday favorite. It is Jingle Bells. Okay, so I'm playing for six hours of instruction. Wonderful. Wonderful job. Let me introduce some of the instruments to you. How many people know what this instrument is? Raise this. How many? Who can tell me? It is a flute.
No one.
Flute, that's correct. What about these ones over here? What are they called?
I forget now.
You forget? Who can tell me? Yes. Nope, not saxophone. Close. These are clarinets. Clarinets. And then we have a special clarinet right here. Mr. Lico's playing. Who can tell me what that instrument is? Who can tell me? Can you tell me? This is a bass clarinet. This is a low clarinet. All right, I'm going to ask all the woodwinds players to stand up. We have one more instrument back here that's a part of the woodwind family. And Jack's playing it. And Jack just started, actually a couple weeks ago. So that is the saxophone. So I'm going to ask all the woodwind players to play jingle bells. Just the woodwind players. That's clarinets, flutes, bass clarinet. That's Jack to play. Let me hear 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, We have Josh, who's going to play French horn, and we have trumpets. They come in assorted flavors. We have silver trumpets, and we have brass. And then we have my instrument, the trombone, right there, and then we have 2 euphoniums, baritones, and then we have our drums over there, the percussion family. So I'm going to ask them to play the same thing so you get a chance to hear a brass family. Ready? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Stand up. Stand up. Stand up. Okay. Our next song is Good King. What's the song? Dreidel, Dreidel. Celebrate. Honey.
We have jingle bells and deck the hall. We have 2 volunteers. We have Edie Gongbar on our sleigh bells, and we have this Daphne on our whip.
organized, and it's very important that we are sitting in our assigned seats so that we can do our best playing. So you did a nice job. We're ready to play for you today. Can you hear me without the microphone? Yeah! Microphones make me nervous. They just do. So we're going to play for you some of my favorite songs that are fun, that we've had sort of fun playing. Some of them are really easy for us, but so it's fun to play something that's easy, that has a good background. And some of our other songs were harder, and we learned a lot of things. So we're going to play 4 songs in a row that you should not clap until after the 4th song. And they're all different things that you do with your feet, and they're kind of like dances. So one is called a foxtrot, and one is called a waltz, and one is a march. And then we had a fancy French word called a beguine, which is like a Latin kind of dance. So we're going to play for you 4 songs in a row. So we want you to clap, but just don't clap until the end. Ready?
of our hardest songs. Some of you, if you never ever, and some of your teachers might have done, they'll recognize this song. Even if you don't ever take any piano lessons, usually you have a friend that can help you play this song and learn it on the piano. And it's a fun song. And I was just watching on the TV. It was in the movie, an old movie called Big, where they danced on a giant keyboard. And so we're going to play for you Chopsticks, and it's a song that's all in plucking, so they don't need their bows. We have the concert song, and we're going to play it for the concert. So this song is just called the concert song. 1, 2, 3, play. Which means very pretty in French. And then sometimes at this time of year it's very cold and you can go ice skating. So the second song is called the Skater's Waltz.
we have two stream students that are going to give us with a wonderful performance of Frosty the Snowman. So, could we please welcome to the stage Mr. Blaze and Cami Hall. Let's give them a round of applause as they come up. So Blaze and Cami came to my class one day after school. They're like, "Can we play a song for you?" I was like, "Absolutely." I could not believe how talented they were when it came to this song. It's 4 hands on 1 piano. As you know, Mr. Cosmic only has 2 hands, so I can't play something quite like this. And so, as soon as Cami puts down her violin, she's got quite a busy day. She's going to be up here in just a moment. And we're going to go change over here. It's amazing what we're able to accomplish in such little time. You know, the chorus, we only rehearse once a week for 12 weeks. And Mr. Wayland and Miss Scandrel, they do so much as well in the course of, you know, such little time as well. But you know what makes them better? Is the practicing. So if you want to play one of these instruments, you know, you have to put some time in at home. But it's fun. I mean, it's fun playing an instrument, right? And you're going to get to hear Blaze and Cami show what practice really can amount to. So do we have Cami yet? Yes, come on up, Cami. Right over here, right over here. Up on, right around. Okay. All right, without further ado, here is Cami and Blaze Hall in Frosty the Snowman. So, ladies and gentlemen, I welcome to our stage the 4th grade chorus of 2018-2019. This contingent of 45 young singers, they've been working hard over the last 12 weeks, every Thursday for an hour, and they have been putting together a wonderful selection of music that in January they're going to get to perform for all their parents. So you are a dress rehearsal. And they've been very excited to finally get a full audience in here. We have a little bit of dancing, some songs in different languages as well. So, without further ado, our first song is called Come Celebrate.
Come celebrate the joy we're living.
had a gift for you. Ken, from watching this, what was the sign for love? Did you see what the sign for love? Can you show me? Can you show me? Yeah. Cross. Mark, can you show us what love was? Yeah, this song had a whole bunch of different American Sign Language. What about the word overflowing? What about overflowing? Can you show me? Yeah, overflowing. Yeah, just like water overflowing on a cup or something. And then what about joy? What about joy? What was the sign for joy? Can you see that one? Yeah. Yeah, sign language is a wonderful, wonderful thing that we get to sometimes put in music. So when you're in chorus in fourth grade, you can learn sign English. Now this next song is a little silly. It's called Sheet Music Blues. It had two parts going on in it, and probably a number of our pieces actually have different parts happening, but that one really has two separate parts going on, and that's quite difficult, especially on something that fast. So I have to say, I'm really, really pleased with how that went. Our last song is called Dança na Kuimba. It has a little bit of dancing, and it's in Swahili, and it means dance and sing. So I hope you enjoy. We have a little contingent of percussionists that are coming up. We have some guest artists. We have Miss Allen on our kabasa. We have Miss Kellner on triangle, and we have Miss Stevenson fulfilling her lifelong dream to be drum. We have this one more thing to do. So we have, I know in music class we've been working on a song the entire building, so I didn't want to leave you out. So 4th grade chorus, you're going to help lead us from up here, but if you're sitting out here in the gym, make sure you sing along, all right? This is just a little taste. It's called a Song of Peace. Song of Peace.
Boys and girls in the audience, it was so nice to hear your voices raised in song with the members of our 4th grade chorus. I've been waiting for this moment to hear your songs and your voices. Everything from your snappy motions today to that tender, peace-loving song at the end. It was just a great performance. Thank you, Mr. Kosnick, for your first musical performance at Street School. Mr. Whalen and Ms. Scandal for another great performance. And boys and girls, we hope the music of today will inspire you to see yourself on the stage at Streams in the future. And we hope that it fills you up with some great joyful thoughts to start the winter break that's coming around the corner. I hope that all of you have a wonderful, safe, and happy holiday with a little fun and frolic.